Is there any good thing about getting your heart broken by someone you loved so much? Heartbreak is one of life's most painful experiences. It cuts deep into the soul, leaving behind sleepless nights, heavy thoughts, and tears that sometimes feel endless. Whether it comes from a breakup, a betrayal, or unrequited love, heartbreak has a way of shaking your world and leaving you wondering if you'll ever feel whole again. But as harsh as it seems, heartbreak also carries hidden gifts. It is not merely about pain, it is about transformation. Like fire refining gold, heartbreak has a way of shaping who you are, helping you uncover strength you never thought you had, and pushing you toward growth you never imagined possible. Today we'll uncover 10 surprising reasons why a broken heart can be good for you. The lessons, the hidden blessings, and the growth that emerges from one of life's hardest teachers. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and join us as we turn heartbreak into healing. Let's dive in. Reason 1, it shows your strength. Heartbreak is a storm that tests your emotional resilience. When you are in the middle of it, it feels like the world is crashing down. The laughter you once enjoyed with your partner turns into silence. Simple activities, like eating, working, or even getting out of bed, become heavy tasks. But surviving that storm proves one thing: you are stronger than you think. Many people do not realize the depth of their inner strength until heartbreak pushes them to the edge. You may think you cannot endure another day of crying or another night of loneliness, but day after day, you do endure. That persistence, that quiet act of waking up despite the pain, is a sign of your resilience. And when the storm finally passes, you look back and realize you didn't just survive. You grew tougher, more capable, and more aware of your inner power. This strength becomes a foundation for the rest of your life. Reason 2, it teaches self-love. In relationships, it's easy to pour so much of yourself into someone else that you lose sight of who you are. You prioritize their needs, adjust your schedule, and sometimes even compromise your values. But when heartbreak happens, you are forced to turn inward. This is where the lesson of self-love begins. You start realizing that your worth is not tied to whether someone loves you back. Your value is not diminished just because someone chose to leave. In fact, heartbreak pushes you to rediscover the importance of valuing yourself first. Self-love is not about arrogance or selfishness. It's about recognizing your worth, setting healthy boundaries, and learning to give yourself the kindness you often reserved only for others. Without heartbreak, many people would never take the time to build this foundation. Reason 3, it clarifies what you deserve. Sometimes love makes us blind. We tolerate behaviors we shouldn't. We excuse lies, overlook disrespect, or settle for less than we deserve because we're afraid of being alone. But when heartbreak finally hits, it forces a painful clarity. You start to see exactly what you do not want in a partner. If your heartbreak came from betrayal, you learn that loyalty is non-negotiable. If it came from neglect, you realize you deserve someone who prioritizes you. If it came from constant conflict, you recognize the value of peace. Heartbreak sharpens your vision of what you will no longer accept. It acts as a compass, pointing you toward healthier love in the future. Without it, many people would continue settling for relationships that drain them instead of relationships that build them. Reason 4, it fuels personal growth. Heartbreak often creates a turning point in people's lives. When the love you depended on is gone, you find yourself with new time, new space, and new energy that needs to be directed somewhere. Many channel this energy into personal growth. Some start new hobbies. Others pursue long-forgotten dreams. Some hit the gym and transform physically. Others dive into their career, education, or creative passions. What was once emotional pain becomes fuel for transformation. Think about some of the most successful or creative people in history. Many of them experienced heartbreak and turned that pain into art, music, books, or businesses. Heartbreak pushes you to reinvent yourself. It strips away your old identity and gives you a chance to rebuild, stronger and more purposeful than before. Reason 5, it increases empathy. Before experiencing heartbreak, it's easy to underestimate how painful it is. We may see others crying after a breakup and think, they'll get over it. But once you've lived through it yourself, your heart softens. You understand pain on a deeper level. This understanding makes you more empathetic toward others, not only in love but in all areas of life. You learn to be kinder to people who are struggling because you know how it feels to be broken. You listen more, you judge less, and you support better. Empathy is one of the most powerful qualities a person can develop, and heartbreak is often the teacher that unlocks it. Reason 6. It builds independence. Heartbreak also teaches you that happiness cannot be fully outsourced to another person. While love is beautiful, it cannot be the only source of your joy, peace, or identity. When heartbreak strips away the relationship you relied on, you are forced to stand on your own. This is where independence begins. You learn how to cook for yourself, spend time alone without feeling empty, travel solo, or enjoy hobbies without needing validation from a partner. Instead of depending on someone else for happiness, you start creating it within yourself. This independence does not make you bitter, it makes you balanced. It ensures that in your next relationship, you are whole on your own, rather than half of a broken puzzle trying to fit into another. Reason 7. It resets your priorities. Love has a way of making people rearrange their lives. You may have set aside career opportunities, neglected your health, or ignored personal goals just to maintain the relationship. But when heartbreak happens, it pushes you to reevaluate. Suddenly you realize that life is not just about romance. You refocus on your education, your career, your family, your health, and your spiritual growth. You begin to reclaim the parts of yourself that were lost in the relationship. In this way, heartbreak acts as a reset button. It clears away the illusions and distractions, helping you realign with your true values and long-term goals. Reason 8. It prepares you for real love. One of the greatest gifts of heartbreak is the way it prepares you for genuine, lasting love. When you've been through the pain of false promises, broken trust, or mismatched values, you become wiser. You start to recognize red flags earlier. You learn not to rush. You appreciate consistency and honesty more. You learn to build relationships on trust, respect, and shared values rather than fleeting emotions. The wrong one teaches you how to appreciate the right one. And when that right person finally arrives, you will treasure them in a way you never could have if heartbreak hadn't taught you the value of real love. Reason 9. It exposes hidden truths. Many heartbreaks don't just happen suddenly. They reveal truths that were there all along. Maybe your partner was dishonest. Maybe they never truly valued you. Maybe they weren't the one for you, but you ignored the signs. Heartbreak exposes these truths in a way you can no longer deny. While it's painful, it's also liberating. It frees you from illusions and allows you to see things for what they really are. This sharpened awareness helps you in future relationships and even in other aspects of life, like friendships and work. You become more discerning, more cautious, and more in tune with reality. Reason 10. It marks a new beginning. Every heartbreak is also a beginning in disguise. It may feel like the end of the world, but it is actually the start of a new chapter. Think about it. Without heartbreak, you might have stayed in a relationship that was holding you back. You might never have grown, never discovered your independence, and never realigned with your true purpose. Heartbreak closes one door but pushes you toward others, doors you may not have opened otherwise. This new beginning could mean a healthier relationship, a new career path, a stronger self, or even a deeper spiritual journey. Endings hurt, but they are also opportunities for rebirth. Heartbreak is never easy. It leaves scars, memories, and questions that take time to heal. But beneath the pain lies transformation. It builds strength, teaches self-love, clarifies your worth, fuels growth, deepens empathy, and prepares you for real love. The truth is, heartbreak is not just about losing someone, it's about finding yourself. So if you are walking through heartbreak today, take courage. The pain may feel unbearable now, but one day you will look back and see how it shaped you into a stronger, wiser, and more loving version of yourself. And in that moment, you'll understand that heartbreak, painful as it is, was one of life's greatest gifts. If you're healing from heartbreak, remember this: you're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights, encouragement, and stories of love, loss, and growth, because your best days are still ahead of you.